What's going on, everyone? This is Fighting Words with Kevin Shelz. I'm Shelz.
Kev, 8 Count Sports. 8 Count Sports. What's going on, bro?
We here, bro. What's going on with you, brother?
Everything good, man. I'm excited about Saturday night, man. UFC 297. Anticipate, huh?
First pay-per-view of the year.
First pay-per-view of the year, and they starting it off with a bang, man. We got Plessis coming in as the challenger. You know what I mean? Number one contender for quite some time. Going up against the newly crowned king of the division, Strickland.
Yep, this is his first title defense. I always say this. Yes, once you beat the champ, you're now the champ.
Oh yeah.
But it's 100% official when you get your first title defense. When you get your first title defense, that's the beginning of your reign. So let's see if my man Strickland, is this the Strickland era, or would there be a usurper to the crown and Drake du Plessis?
Okay, all right. This is interesting.
Let's get into it, man.
You want to get straight into it?
Let's get straight into it. It is interesting. Let's get straight into it.
All right.
Who you got, bro?
Who I got? Me first. All right. So this fight. This is an interesting fight. Strickland has held it down in that division for quite some time. Only 2 losses, probably in his last 8 fights. That's to Cannonier, which is a close one, and then the knockout loss to Pereira, who's like on top of the world right now. He got the win against Israel Adesanya, which nobody saw coming. A dominant win.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest upsets in UFC history. Yeah.
Yeah, without question. A dominant win against Izzy. And then we have du Plessis. Dricus du Plessis, who's been streaking for a while now. I kind of feel like he's an avalanche. That snowball that just keeps getting bigger and bigger with every event. He's a monster. He's a monster. So for this fight, I look at them stylistically. I only know Strickland to fight one way. He's a striker, and he's excellent on his defensive skills, but he can get caught. Du Plessis has a way. I've said it a zillion times leading up to this fight already. Du Plessis has a way of making guys uncomfortable and doing things that they're not comfortable doing. Getting them out of their fight and then imposing himself on them after the fact. Making them do things they don't necessarily want to do. You're a striker, all of a sudden you're scrambling on the ground. It's a mess. Yeah. And du Plessis thrives, and I could see that happening here. Strickland is sound defensively, but I think in his effectiveness is just striking. I don't think it's anything beyond that. I think in a right situation, I can probably get a guillotine on you or something like that. But I just feel like du Plessis has a lot more in his arsenal, and I think, and you know what else I think too, bro? I'll be real with you. I think that Strickland may be feeling the pressure a little bit. It's one thing when you go in against Izzy and nobody's expecting you to win. He got the fight on short notice. So it's kind of, like it comes in like that. But it's another thing when it's expectations. You talk all the trash you want, you free flowing, but now all of a sudden you're the champion and everybody's looking to you. There's expectations. You're in the spot that you always garnered. Now you're in the spot. What do you do? What do you do now in this spot? Now you're the hunted. And I kind of feel like even in his demeanor this week, he's been ultra respectful, a little stepping away from the stare down, uncharacteristic stuff. I think he's feeling the pressure. Maybe by fight night it'll wear off. But I got du Plessis, man. He has a way. That Whitaker win, nobody beats Whitaker, and then to beat him in that fashion, I got to go du Plessis.
How you see him doing it? What round?
Yeah, my bad. I feel like we haven't done this since 2023, man. I'm trying to get it together. What round do I see this happening?
Let's just dust off, bro.
I see this going down. Strickland is a tough cookie, bro. I would say somewhere in the 3rd round, mid-third. Okay. By submission. Doing not knockout, by submission. Doing stuff that you wouldn't normally do. That's what Duplessis does. Whatever it is you don't do or you don't want to do, Duplessis is going to take you there.
Here's the this is an interesting fight. It was so interesting to me is both fighters weaponize pace in their fights, and both fighters apply pressure to their opponents. Neither fighter backs down. So it's a situation where, like I always say, it's a situation where what happens when an unstoppable force meets a unmovable object. We get this fight. The thing with Duplessis though is Plessis. I think two things are going to give Sean Strickland trouble from Duplessis. Number one, his leg kicks, and number two, his ground game, his ability to take opponents down. I always said to myself from when they announced this fight, to me, the fight would be based on how Sean would be able to defend himself against Duplessis' takedown attempts. And to tell you the truth, I don't see, like, I'm not trying to doubt the man because like the last time we gave him that underdog stamp, we saw what he did, right? But when I look at Duplessis, bro, I see this. I really see him coming at Sean with the leg kicks, throwing him off just to get him on the ground. And this is what this is what I feel is going to give Duplessis is going to give Sean Strickland trouble. I honestly, I'm gonna see this. See, you give it third round. Like I'm gonna give Strickland some sort of because one thing with Sean Strickland, he's very durable, he's very adaptable. He's very able to pull himself out of situations. But I don't see him being Duplessis either. I honestly see Duplessis winning by TKO in the fourth round, bro. I think it's gonna be a ground and pound situation that Sean Strickland's not gonna be able to get out of, and that's gonna be the outcome. Fourth round TKO. KO. With Plessis, bro. We got a new champ. And here's the thing: the implications of this fight too, because I believe that this is a setup for Izzy's return. So this is going to be a fight that we really anticipate. This might be my Christmas wish that I wish for in 2023. One of the fights I wish for was for Izzy versus Duplessis. I see. Yeah. I'm not saying that's the reason why. I'm not saying that's the reason why I'm backing Duplessis for the win. But I do feel that the result is going to be Duplessis on top, and we're going to get that highly anticipated fight that we want between Duplessis and Izzy. You know?
Well, Izzy is going to be there in attendance. Izzy's going to be in attendance, and they said for promotional purposes. So I think there's something.
Why else would he be there? He's going to go up in there and say nigga again. He's going to go up in there
and reignite it. You going to reignite it?
Reignite it, bro. He's gonna, especially after the way the two of them was getting at him during the press conference when a reporter asked him about Izzy's making this prediction about the fight, and both of them didn't even want to hear Izzy's answer. Duplessis said that, listen, Izzy's irrelevant. He's on vacation. Let him stay there. And I think Sean called him something of something in regards to a pop or something like that, and said that, yo, I could have beat him on the ground, but I decided to stand up on the feet like a man, and you know, and no verbatim. I'm gonna say this verbatim. He said F Izzy. So yeah, like it's gonna be a very easy fight. You said promotional purposes. It's gonna be a very easy fight to promote for Izzy, because you're either gonna get the rematch. Right. For Izzy versus Sean Strickland, which is going to be highly anticipated in itself. Definitely. Or you're going to get the fight that we all been wanting, which is Duplessis versus Izzy. So, like I said, I do see Duplessis beating Sean Strickland in the fourth round via TKO. Okay. And you know, there may be a highly anticipated fight on the horizon for Izzy.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. One last thing before we leave. One last subject. Give it to you right now. Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou.
Gotta talk about it.
They made
Speaking
it official.
Fight.
Yeah, it's had to stare down and everything. I mean, what are your thoughts on this fight?
Here's a funny thing. I was just talking about the possible implications of the Plessis versus Strickland fight in regards to Izzy's return. But with this fight, they already saying that the winner between Joshua and Ngannou is gonna go and fight against the winner between Fury and Uric. Bro. Yeah. This all I just gotta say this before I talk more about the fight. This ties back into what you see. That's the thing with me. When I speak, it reverberates, bro. I named Ngannou as Fight of the Year in 2023. And it looks like he may be Fight of the Year in 2024 already, and we're not even a month in, bro. Like, this man is on, like, the fact that he's getting a fight against Joshua, it tells me what the boxing world already knew, which is that he did beat Fury.
Yeah.
But they just couldn't give him that victory because he didn't knock him out. That's to tell you how corrupt boxing is. Like, when he didn't hit the canvas, when Fury didn't hit the canvas when the fight was done, we all knew it was going to Fury. So that tells me right there, like, yo, we know we messed up, but yo, take this. And if you beat him, then we give you an even bigger fight against the winner between Fury and Uric. And here's the thing with that. His fight against Joshua right now is another 10-rounder, which means it's most likely there's no belts. Of course, no belts going to be on the line. But I believe if he beats Joshua and he goes on to fight the winner between Fury and Uric, then there's a belt. A belt is going to be on the line, and we could be looking at the potential heavyweight champ. Look,
undisputed,
undisputed. And I'm going ahead of myself, but I just have to say this: if that happens, he accomplished it in 3 fights, in his first 3 professional fights. Like, come on, man, bro. Like, now going back to the actual fight itself. Like, I'm just going over all the implications. Let's go back to the fight itself. I think it's going to be even more of a challenge for Ngannou, though. Anthony Joshua is a way more abrasive fight. He's going to get in your face. Joshua's getting in your face. And there's something that you pointed out before where Anthony has tape to look at this time. The disadvantage with Fury is that he didn't have tape. So everything was on the fly with him. He had to make all the calculations and all of the adjustments right there on the spot. Which I don't want to take that away from Fury, which goes to his technical genius as a fighter and his experience. So let's get that out the way. Like, there's no knocking the one of the greatest heavyweight champs of all time. He's still, the fact that he had to make those adjustments on the spot and he performed the way he did, you gotta give him kudos to that. Now that being said, Joshua has tape to study on Ngannou. And he is a more pressure-based fighter than Fury. And he's going to put the pressure on Ngannou. So the question is, how is Ngannou going to deal with this sort of pressure? Because it could be a situation where, I'm pretty sure he's not, but it could be a situation where he might even underestimate what kind of task is in front of him in Joshua because of the performance he was able to display against Fury. That naivete still may be there for him. You know what I'm saying? So, this fight is so. I'm so excited about this fight so much, bro. And I'm so hesitant to say that I don't think it's going to Ngannou. But after all I just said, I just feel that, bro, this is going to be a different role for Ngannou. And this is going to be time where Ngannou is going to have to make the adjustment right there on the fly. Yeah. Because the difference between his first fight against Fury and his second fight against Joshua, he may be going in with he may be going in there with, what's the term I'm looking for? He may be going in there with improper perceived notions of how the fight is going to go, as opposed to his first fight against Fury, where he had to just go in there and do his best. But now he has some experience on his belt. he may be overconfident. Who knows? He like, yo, this is my first fight. I went to the heavyweight champ and look how I did.
True.
He may be less on edge because his comfort level may be that much higher in the ring.
Right.
So this is what all these things I'm gonna be watching. But I do see this fight going 10 rounds. I don't see this fight ending in a knockout from either Joshua or Ngannou. But I see Joshua winning this by decision, bro. I really believe that Joshua's going to turn up on Ngannou because he has that footage and he has a better assessment of Ngannou's strategy or what he does right, what he does wrong. And it could be also a combination of, like I said, Ngannou having that comfort level in the ring. And it may throw him off a little bit. But that's my assessment. 10-round decision going to Joshua. I think it's going to be a more decisive win for Joshua than it was for Fury.
I hear you. I'm excited for this fight. I'm glad that he's getting an opportunity. I didn't know whether or not Ngannou actually was going to get a shot, to be honest with you, because because I kind of felt like they were treating it a little bit as a gadget fight, even though Ngannou did his thing. I felt like they were brushing him off a little in the boxing world a little bit. They weren't talking about him enough. But this shows that, he's definitely marketable. And they're taking him serious. I think this fight, unlike you, I think this fight is going to be a knockout. It's going to end up somebody's getting knocked out. The reason why I believe somebody's getting knocked out is because what you mentioned earlier with Fury. The thing about Fury is not really noted for his power punching. Like, Fury's versatile. He could tie it up. If he gets aggressive, like in the Wilder fights, I kind of think that was more circumstance. In the first Wilder fight, he realized I can't back up. I can't really box Wilder, like, per se, because if I take a backward step, I'm in range to get knocked out. What he said he realized after the first fight was, okay, I can't fight on my back foot. He made the adjustment. I'm going to start going forward. Wilder can't fight going backwards. And when he made that adjustment of aggression, he separated himself from Wilder. He had to put it up himself at some risk, but he separated himself in that way. Anthony Joshua is not that kind of fighter. Anthony Joshua will be in the pocket. What Joshua could do maybe is try to resort to what he did against Ruiz in his second fight after being knocked out in the first fight, which is jab, and tie up. He can do that. But as far as him playing keep away the way Fury did, he's not going to do that. I think he's going to be in range. Somebody's going to get dropped. They're both going to be in range. So it'll be interesting. It'd be interesting to see if Joshua can really get his hands, like if he gets in any kind of trouble, if he can tie Ngannou up. I think he'll probably be able to do that. But then again, Ngannou's there's tape, and I feel that Ngannou even is still raw. He's still a little raw, and Joshua is very good at staying in the pocket and landing first. So this is an interesting fight. I think somebody's getting knocked out. I can't bet against Ngannou, bro. I cannot bet against. I picked him to beat Fury the first time. I was damn near right about that. I believe that there's some people in this world, bro, that are just special. That's just special. They can do it all. Like, it's not everybody. It's just there's a guy every once 3,000 generations. I don't know the spacing. This dude right here, bro. Have I seen Joshua knocked out? Yes, his chin is suspect. so I don't know what to think. I'm gonna be real with you. Today, I lean towards Joshua. I mean, he has the skill set. But then again, I kind of lean towards Ngannou too because he has an excellent chin. So what happens if Joshua stays in the pocket and lands, but his shot doesn't move Ngannou, and Ngannou's still in the pocket to hit back? I mean, this is crazy. This is a crazy fight. So if I'm gonna pick anybody, bro, I'm a boxing fan. Anybody, you know me, I'm a boxing head more than anything else. But man, Ngannou is beyond boxing, bro. This is the GOAT of combat sports. Ngannou is the GOAT of combat sports. He is both the heavyweight champion of the world in boxing. He beat the lineal champion the last time I seen him in the ring. And he's the MMA heavyweight champion of the world. He knocked Stipe out for that. And then beat Gon for that. Before anybody else did. That's it. What are we talking about? I'm going with Ngannou, man. By knockout.
Word? By knockout? Word? What round? What round you got it, bro?
For now, just knockout. I'll reveal that when the fight come up. Like I can't throw that out right now, bro.
Call the round. Call the round. You ain't above the rules. Call the round.
Nah, man. We ain't up. This ain't fight week. This ain't fight week. I might change my mind. This is not, I might change my mind. I might have a whole different thing about fight week. You want me to give you a prediction right now? I give you a prediction. I got Ngannou in 5. No, 4. Ngannou in 4. Right. No. I respect you. 5. Ngannou in 5.
Here's a crazy part. I thought Ngannou's next. I was certain Ngannou's next fight was going to be against Deontay Wilder.
I mean,
this was out of left field, bro.
Yes, it definitely was.
It was out of left field, and especially the announcement on top of that, which is the winner would get the victor between Fury and Usyk. I'm like, bro, this is like, yo. Speaking of the bag, dropping the bag, man.
I'm pretty sure he's getting $1 zillion for this fight. I'm pretty sure Ngannou's getting a whole lot of money for this. Anthony Joshua over there. I remember they were fighting like in Saudi again. Oh my goodness, this is. I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah. Congrats to everybody, especially Joshua. Congrats, bro.
Yeah, Joshua. Yeah, you getting paid. You getting there with AJ, you getting paid, bro. The pound is mightier than the dollar, and they not even fighting in England. So this is definitely.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
Well, guys, there you have it. Tell us who you think is gonna come out on top between Sean Strickland and Dricus du Plessis. Do you think Sean Strickland is walking away as the middleweight champ, starting his reign finally? Or you think du Plessis is coming in to mess up those plans, get that, that fight that, that your boy Shelz wanted, wish for 2023 or 2024, that du Plessis Izzy fight. Or do you even think Izzy gonna get that second shot? Who knows? And also tell us what you think about the fight between Ngannou and Joshua and the implications, the way Ngannou himself has come from where he was in the UFC to being like he's in the main stage of boxing right now, which is a crazy feat. Tell us what you think about that. Who you think is coming out on top between him and Joshua? And like I said before, and I say it again, please like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification button so you know when we're coming more content, especially with the lives. And until next time, I'm Shelz.
Kev, 8 Count Sports, man.
And this is Fighting Words with Kevin Shelz.